Have you ever wondered who really pulls the strings in the US Senate? Not the politicians, but the person who tells them what's actually allowed. Meet Elizabeth MacDonough, the Senate Parliamentarian. She's not an elected official, not a household name, but she's one of the most quietly powerful people in Washington. Elizabeth's job is basically to be the Senate's umpire. She interprets the rules, an endless maze of procedures and traditions that would make most people's heads spin. Whenever there's a big fight over what can be included in a bill, or whether something can pass without a filibuster, everyone looks to her for a ruling. And believe me, her decisions can make or break America's biggest laws. Let's talk about how this works. There's a thing called the budget reconciliation process. It's a way for the majority party to pass certain budget bills with just 51 votes. No need to clear that 60-vote filibuster hurdle. But there's a catch, the Byrd Rule. It says that only stuff that's mostly about the budget can be included. Anything extraneous has to go. Who decides what counts? Yep, Elizabeth MacDonough. She's ruled on some huge bills. Remember the Inflation Reduction Act? Democrats wanted to cap insulin prices for everyone, but Elizabeth said, nope, you can only do that for Medicare patients. The rest was extraneous under the Byrd Rule. Or the American Rescue Plan. She blocked a hike in the minimum wage, saying it wasn't really a budget issue. And she shot down attempts to add immigration reform to budget bills over and over. For both parties, when their dreams clash with the rules, MacDonough is the wall they can't budge. Both Democrats and Republicans have been frustrated, sometimes furious at her rulings. When she blocked the minimum wage hike and immigration measures, some Democrats openly called for her to be fired. Republicans were just as angry when she told them parts of their 2017 Obamacare repeal didn't fit the rulebook. But here's the thing. Her advice is just that. Advice. The presiding officer, usually the vice president, could ignore her and call for a vote. But that's so rare, it hasn't happened since 1975. Because overruling the parliamentarian is basically the nuclear option. It could shatter the Senate's traditions and trust. Elizabeth MacDonough's story is pretty cool too. She started as a reference librarian in DC and worked as a trial lawyer for the Justice Department before joining the parliamentarian's office in 1999. She climbed the ranks and in 2012 became the first woman ever to hold the top job, appointed by Harry Reid. She's known for her calm under pressure, encyclopedic knowledge of Senate rules and non-partisan approach. Even leaders like Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell have defended her, saying her role keeps the Senate fair and functional. So, next time you see senators on TV arguing over a big bill, remember, there's someone behind the scenes calmly reading the rule book, making decisions that shape our laws and, honestly, the whole country. Elizabeth MacDonough might not make the headlines, but in the high-stakes game of American politics, she's the ultimate referee. Thanks for watching.